watch y'all coming here for years because you shot somebody. Now your life is shot. You gonna pick that phone up one day and that girl gonna be the dump you and raise your child with another man. Or maybe your mama or your grandma. Because ain't nothing you can do about it. You got 15 to 20 years, state or fed time. Real talk. Don't lose your head, use your head, man. Gun crime, max time.
We Tennesseans all have a choice to make in our fight against COVID-19.
I choose to enjoy live music.
I choose to cheer on my team.
I choose to go out.
I choose to stay healthy.
I choose to celebrate with my family.
The choice is simple. Choose to live your life and choose to live responsibly. Face it, masks fight COVID-19.
It's not about challenging times
or new normals.
It's about staying true to what matters most.
And we're more committed than ever to your health. Your safety has always been our top priority.
Times may have changed,
but they haven't changed who we are.
We're here for you every single day.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
Really good try. Got any cops around?
I don't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. Okay? Now, I watch y'all coming here for years because you shot somebody. Now your life is shot. You gonna pick that phone up one day and that girl gonna be the dump you and raise your child with another man. Or maybe your mama or your grandma dies. Because ain't nothing you can do about it. You got 15 to 20 years, state or fed time. Real talk. Don't lose your head, use your head, man. Gun crime, max time.
This pandemic has hit us hard, but Tennesseans don't stay down for long. We're known for our resilience, and we refuse to back down from a challenge. This challenge is no different. You might be out of work, but there's an opportunity waiting for you. We need you to roll up your sleeves and join our workforce. Right now, thousands of jobs are ready to be filled. Find them at jobsfortn.gov. Let's get to work, Tennessee.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or a mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
Good morning again, and welcome to Talk Back Live in the morning. It is now 10:46, 46 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock Central Time, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Monday morning. Yes, a lovely, wonderful Monday morning, and starting your day off at 88 degrees under a mostly sunny sky, a beautiful day to start your day. And I tell you what, it's good to be on today, and we have a great show lined up for you today. Hot topics of discussion, news that you can use, local, national, international.
Yes, sir.
And the number to call is 901-213-6020. Again, the number to call is 901-213-6020. And I tell you what, we've got some great things to talk about today. And you've all heard them in the news, I would imagine. And hey, I tell you what, there's a lot of places you can listen to us and see us. Good morning, Josh.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, everybody out there listening, watching, tuning in, wherever you may be. However you may be checking us out this morning. Another great show we got lined up for you today on this Monday morning, man. Ready to get the week started off strong. Got some stuff we want to get into with y'all today. And if anything y'all want to get into with us, you could let us know as well. Evidently saying the audio is missing. Let me see what's going on. Let me see here. Several people saying it, so that must be something to it. There. Let me check something. Hold it 1 second. Y'all let me know if you hear anything different. Hold on 1 second.
All right. How do we sound? I guess we have to make some noise to be able to know how we sound.
Yeah, but I heard it.
Okay. Yeah. Kelly, good morning to you. Can you hear us good? Carlos.
I can hear it, so I'll let you know, too. But yeah, still let us know.
Carlos said you're still bad. Audio is bad.
It's distorted.
It's distorted. Okay. All right. Let's start it over again. Can anybody hear us good or distorted or what? We've got good internet connection here. And so let's see what we can do to get it going again here, Josh.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick break.
Take a break?
Yeah, take a quick break, and I think I can fix it. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back after this. You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob
and Josh.
We'll be back after this. Stick around.
Been here for years because you shot somebody. Now your life is shot. You gonna pick that phone up one day, and that girl gonna be done dumped you and raise your child with another man, or maybe your mama or your grandma. Cause ain't nothing you can do about it. You got 15 to 20 years, state or fed time. Real talk. Don't lose your head, use your head, man. Gun crime, max time. I watch y'all coming here for years because you shot somebody. Now, your life
It's time to help people customize and save.
We Tennesseans all have a choice to make in our fight against COVID-19.
I choose to enjoy live music.
I choose to cheer on my team.
I choose to go out.
I choose to stay healthy.
I choose to celebrate with my family.
Your choice is simple. Choose to live your life and choose to live responsibly. Face it, masks fight COVID-19.
Alex Trebek.
I choose to celebrate with more.
This pandemic has hit us hard, but Tennesseans don't stay down for long. We're known for our resilience, and we refuse to back down from a challenge. This challenge is no different. You might be out of work, but there's an opportunity waiting for you. We need you to roll up your sleeves and join our workforce. Right now, thousands of jobs are ready to be filled. Find them at jobsfortn.gov. Let's get to work, Tennessee.
I watch y'all coming here for years, cause you shot somebody. Now your life is shot. You gonna pick that phone up one day, and that girl gonna be done dumped you and raise your child with another man. Or maybe your mama or your grandmama dies. Cause ain't nothing you can do about it. You got 15 to 20 years, state or fed time. Real talk. Don't lose your head, use your head, man. Gun crime, max time.
All right, and welcome back to the show, Talk Back Live with Bob
and Josh.
And it is now 11:01, 1 minute past the hour of 11 o'clock Central Time, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Monday morning. And starting your day off now, the temperature has risen to 90 degrees under a mostly sunny sky. I don't know if that's good, sunny. 90 degrees, that gives the temperature a chance to go all the way up wherever it wants to go. They said they're reaching for a high today of 100.
Jeez, what? Really?
Yeah, and the heat index will be somewhere between 108 and 115 degrees. So that's what we're looking at today. But nonetheless, we have a great show lined up for you today. Again, hot topics of discussion. News that you could use, local, national, international. And the number to call is 901-213-6020. Again, the number to call is 901-213-6020. And we've got some great topics to talk about. And thanks to all of you that are still hanging in there and for letting us know that there were problems going on. Absolutely. Without you, it couldn't be possible. Good morning, Josh.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
out there listening and watching. Redoing the intro there, wherever you may be, however you may be checking us out on this morning. And we got some stuff to get to, man. But everything's good to go. So we ain't got to keep it inspected or anything. So it's good and glad to be live. And I'm just ready to get to it at this point. But if you're watching again, and if you haven't liked the video, go ahead and do so right now. Hit the like button, hit that share button, all of that stuff, man. It is definitely appreciated. Everybody that's watching right now, if you can, just hit that button. It will be very much appreciated. And we can get this conversation on and popping.
All right, Carlos, what is that? Yatez?
All right.
Yates, Yatez, or whatever that name is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, welcome to the show. I think it's a first-time listener.
Oh, he's been on a few times.
Has he? Okay, and so he sent me a friend request a few seconds ago, and I did accept it. Welcome to the show. Good to have you on listening to us the past few days, and all of you as well. Let's get it on, Josh.
All right. And here we go in 5. And Carlos says thanks. So shout out to that.
You're welcome. And in the headlines today, we've got well, you know, if you are visiting your doctor and your doctor gives you a notice and says, hey, you can't come see me again. What? Well, I mean, I just can't let you through my doors again, but I'll help you find another doctor somewhere. But I can't do anything else for you anymore. What kind of response will you give this doctor? Well, let's talk about it. Josh, we have a story talking about today where in Alabama, there's a doctor that is refusing to see unvaccinated patients. Is that legal? Is it wrong? Is it right? Can a doctor do that? Especially patients and people that are sick or potentially that could be sick and they come to him, you know, to keep their health intact. Or do they really come to him to keep their health intact, not wanting to get the vaccine? Are they really concerned about themselves? What is going on with this story?
Well, I guess, you know, that's a good question. It's some of that could be up to interpretation about whether they care about their health or not. But a lot of people, to your point, to say, hey, if you ain't getting the vaccine, they feel like you must not care about yourself or the people around you. Now, I'm not saying that, but there are people that do say that. Now, with this COVID vaccine and mask mandates and all that stuff, is a huge debate always going on around the country. And it seems like every day there's something new about it. But in this case, this doctor in Alabama says, hey, look, I'm sick of it to the point where I'm not accepting any more patients that have not had the COVID vaccine. Now, it sounds like he's not just talking about patients that are sick with COVID. He's talking about patients, period.
Yeah.
That have any type of problems.
Right.
He's not going to accept them unless they get that vaccine because he's sick and tired of seeing people dying.
Is it responsible or irresponsible of this doctor, or is it responsible or irresponsible of the patients? Josh, let's run this story and see what's going on here. And folks, give us your opinion. Good morning, Mr. Dorsey.
That's Rachel.
Rachel Dorsey.
You know, I got him over here, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, Bob. So here we go.
Here we go. Take a listen to this and we'll be back. 901-213-6020 is the number to call. Take a listen to this.
state of Alabama is currently the worst in the United States in terms of hospital availability. They are more packed in their limited hospitals than any other state here in the United States. I think at about 99% capacity, at least with the ICU. One doctor from Mobile, Alabama, Dr. Jason Valentine, announced recently to his patients that he is done. He will no longer treat or even see patients if they have not been vaccinated against COVID-19. Here is the statement that Dr. Valentine issued to his patients. He said, "We do not yet have any great treatments for severe disease, but we do have great prevention with vaccines. Unfortunately, many have declined to take the vaccine, and some end up severely ill or dead. I cannot and will not force anyone to take the vaccine, but I also cannot continue to watch my patients suffer and die from an imminently preventable disease. Therefore, as of October 1st, 2021, I will no longer see patients that have not been vaccinated against COVID-19. If you wish to keep me as your physician, documentation of your vaccination will suffice. If you wish to choose another physician, we will be happy to transfer your records." I want to see more doctors do this because this is what needs to happen. Of course, I also recognize the other side of that. Yes, people die from preventable causes due to their, decisions every single day. Obesity, smoking, all kinds of things like that. That is a person's choice that they know is going to destroy their body. So if a doctor says, well, listen, you're destroying yourself by not getting the COVID-19 vaccine, what's to stop another doctor from saying, well, I'm not going to treat you anymore because you're a smoker, so when you get lung cancer, that's on you. I'm not going to watch you die from it. So I do recognize the potential for a slippery slope here. But at the same time, we are in the middle of a global pandemic. You catching that disease makes it all the more likely that you're also going to spread the disease. And being vaccinated, of course, as we know, is not necessarily going to stop you from spreading it. But it is going to significantly reduce your chances of death or hospitalization from catching COVID-19.
All right, there you have it. 901-213-6020. And comments are coming in right now. And do I hear it echo? On how you feel, and some of you, how you feel about this particular incident and situation. What do you think? Do you think this doctor is making a bad decision about turning his patients away if they don't get the vaccine against COVID-19? Or do you think he has that choice and that right to turn them away? Because who's responsible or irresponsible here? Is the doctor being irresponsible, or is the patients that refusing to get the vaccine, the people that are refusing to get the vaccine, are they being irresponsible?
That's a really good question. I'm curious what y'all think about that, because I don't know, man. I see both sides again, and even this guy here from his YouTube page and the news network here, he was talking about seeing both sides of the issue. And of course, I hope people get vaccinated. It's just my thing. But at the same time, when it comes down to doctors being able to treat or not treat somebody, you would think it's their job and the oath that they took to take care of people if they're sick, whatever the disease may be.
Yeah.
So can you sit there and say, hey, even if you have a strong disagreement with these people not taking care of themselves, can you sit up there and say, I refuse to treat you if you're not going to do what's best for yourself? Is that a good thing for a doctor to say?
Yeah.
Can they say that in other cases? I don't know.
Well, I mean, some people asking the question about other diseases, that other things that people do, like smoking. You know, your doctor, does he have the right to tell you to stop smoking?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't stop smoking, or you're doing these other things, or drinking tequila, rum, and Mad Dog 2020, and all these other things that, you know, will kill you eventually, like drinking, you know, lighter fluid or something, some of these drinks. But at any rate, you know, if he refused, can he refuse to see you on those things? And if he don't refuse to see you on those things, does he have the right to say, I refuse to see you if you don't get vaccinated against COVID-19? Is he being fair here? 901-213-6020. Johnson, a lot of comments are coming in here. And, you know, is this doctor fair?
Let me go to
I mean, one of the things, I know, let me say this. One of the things the doctor's going to do, I mean, I think it's nice of him. He says, you know, as of October the 1st, he's giving them time to...
Yes, about a month.
Yeah, about a month or so, to give them time to, you know, find another doctor if they, you know, or give them time to, excuse me, ooh, oh, this is hitting me hard here. Excuse me, y'all. Give them time to at least get the vaccine. You know, even get vaccinated. Those that are not fully vaccinated, you know, to get vaccinated. There are some places you can go and without appointments in some places. I don't know about Alabama, but at times there are places here in Tennessee you can get without an appointment. And I got vaccinated. We got vaccinated by going down to one of the stores in our area, and
yeah, they had the shots.
And so we just walked in by the pharmacy and said, "Hey, I want the shot." And they came out in a few minutes, and we got the first shot. And they told me to come back again at another date, and went back, and they came out and gave me the second shot. So it wasn't any problem. But now, since a lot of people begin to take the shot,
even more,
mm-hmm. But it's still not enough concerning, you know, as far as people not taking the shot, or is it? It's increasing, but more people should be concerned about their health and the situation is going. Are people taking this vaccine, or are people taking this COVID-19? Are they taking it serious? At one point, we thought it was dying out. It was going away. But, you know, then you had the Delta. What is that? What it's called?
The Delta variant.
Variant came, and so it's hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, folks, what's going to happen. And this seems to be more transferable, you know, than the first one.
Yeah, much more contagious. Yeah.
Contagious, yeah. So what do you think? We'll read your comments. And also our phone lines are open, 901-213-6020. And this Dr. Be Kind, he said to transfer their records if they want to see another doctor. Now, this could be a dangerous situation here. Well, I wouldn't say dangerous. This could be a situation or something that's trending to where other doctors may hear about this doctor not seeing his patients. They may decide to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have people not having a doctor to see because they chose not to get the vaccine against COVID-19.
Well, and
is this pressing and making people do something against their will?
Well, think about this. Not only that, right? To your point,
mm-hmm.
you got that going on.
Yeah.
You got insurance companies adding an extra charge to their medical visit if patients aren't vaccinated.
Yeah.
You're seeing an extra charge being added. It's okay. They're not vaccinated, so that's another risk. So we're going to add that to your payment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you got, on top of that, you got places that you can't even eat or walk into or shop if you're not vaccinated. You got to sign out on the door.
Yeah. You have to
got
have your
restaurants.
card. Yeah. Some people want to see your card. Have you been vaccinated?
Proof of vaccination.
Yeah. So,
and even a concert, your favorite singer coming to town. Oh man, I can't wait to go. But I'm an anti-vaxxer. I don't want to get vaccinated, or whatever the case is. They say, well, You can't come in and see Beyonce.
Well, I mean, I don't.
You can't come in and see whoever.
I don't think that's selfish of whoever's throwing the concert or whatever event it is.
Yeah.
I just think it's concerned about somebody coming in, maybe spreading the disease or the germ. And I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's the people are wrong that are holding these events. I think the people that I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the people that are refusing to take the shot, you think they're more selfish than anybody else? I mean, would you want to go somewhere to a meeting or a concert or a big event or outdoor event or a sports event?
Church.
Not knowing, in the church, and not knowing that these people are not vaccinated? You know, can the church turn people away?
Look, there was even you remember that pastor we played a while ago?
Yeah.
He said, "Don't you come in here with no mask on or no vaccine. I'm gonna throw you out if you take the shot or if you wear a mask."
Yeah.
And do you know that there are actually businesses? I just looked it up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
There's there's signs where they said if you don't have the vaccine or if you don't have the vaccine, you can't come in.
Yeah.
There are also businesses that say if you do have the vaccine,
oh no,
you can't come in because you're anti-American. I saw that sign.
Oh, come on, anti-American
and anti-God.
What is anti-American and anti-God got to do with anything about this? I mean, back in the day, you took the polio shot, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you took the other shots. So what's the big deal about taking the COVID-19 shot? Took all those other shots they said you needed when you were a child, and your parents and other, your guardians, they made sure that
keep
you
you
got
from getting
the shot.
hepatitis
and all that stuff. So what's the big deal against this shot? Some people would ask.
But this is the mark of the beast.
Yeah, this is the mark of the beast. This is the Antichrist. Yeah.
That shows they ain't even read the Bible.
So this is the 666 mark in the needle. Okay. In the right hand or the forehead.
Yeah, I ain't seen nobody took
a shot in the right hand or forehead.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, 901-213-6020. Yeah.
Several comments here, quite a bit have racked up, and we appreciate it.
Go back and read them. Yes, sir.
All right. Carlos Yates, Yates.
Yates.
I hope I'm saying it right.
Hope we're saying that, yeah.
All right. Patients also have the right to tell him goodbye if they want to, says Carlos.
Yeah.
Stanley says the shot is free. That's his right. So there's that.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good statement. The shot is free, and that's his right. Yeah, that's it. The shot is free. So I mean, you're not paying for the shot. I can see if your doctors were refusing to see you and you have to pay $300 to get the shot. But you don't have to pay anything for the shot. It's free. As JJ would say on the commercial on TV. It is free.
It's about the Medicare commercial.
Yeah.
Lord,
I mean, you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
I mean, but if they made you pay something for the shot and people couldn't afford to pay, and then doctors turn around and say, we can't see you because you didn't get the shot, and some people can't afford the shot.
Yeah. And
then there's ways too, through, I don't know what, Medicare care or whatever, that are through some insurance companies that will pay for you to get the shot if that was the case. So, but at any rate, what do you think? Josh, read some more comments.
Yeah, some more comments because there's so many here. Leon Mapstone says, I don't see the disease going away. He said, I have both of my shots.
Good for you.
Greg says, I don't support that at all. Doctors should not be spiteful.
Spiteful?
Which I guess you could, and that's my thing, man. It almost sounds that way. Doctors like, hey, you ain't taking the shot, so I ain't gonna see you no more. Is that the spirit of it?
I don't know, Greg. I don't know if the doctor's been spiteful or not. Well, you got to think about it this way too. I mean, the doctors may be afraid that you coming in and they have to see you, that you could spread it to them. So the doctors have to see all these people coming in, and the risk of those people coming in and not having the shot, not being vaccinated, but the doctor has a right to tell the people before you come into my office, you know, you are to wear your mask.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they have to follow that rule because it's his office. But if they don't have the shot and the doctor say, I can't see you, I mean, I don't know if that's spiteful or not. I mean, you know, there's people coming in. You don't want them to spread it to other people or to the doctor. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's a good point. But all right, now Leon says now they saying get a booster shot. I don't know if you heard about the COVID booster.
Yeah.
You know, I think they said if you get the Johnson & Johnson, they said they got a booster to that you could take as a third shot.
Oh, I know they said that about the what's the other shot?
Pfizer.
They said that about the Pfizer. There's a booster.
They said it's a booster for that too?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So I didn't know they had one for the Johnson & Johnson.
Mm-hmm. I saw that this morning. They
Okay.
said, hey, you can get the booster. You know, so it's a extra upgrade.
Oh. Okay. So I guess it's gonna be a booster after another booster, and we're gonna keep getting boosters.
Yeah, some people are laughing at the booster thing.
Yeah.
And Leon also says it's the patient not being responsible, in his opinion. Greg also says most afflictions that are treatable are also preventable.
Yeah.
So there you go. Andre Becton says, I'm not a doctor, but they take an oath. That's what I'm saying, man. You're a doctor. I understand it's frustrating. You know, these guys ain't getting no vaccine. You're like, man, these folks, I'm sick of them. I ain't seeing them no more. I don't know if you can do that.
They take an oath, but what does the oath say, though?
It's about the Hippocratic.
I mean, the doctor's taking an oath to see patients irregardless of whatever sickness or disease they may have. Is that what the oath is? Or
I don't know.
Or the doctor promised to, has taken an oath, that he wouldn't turn any patients away.
Y'all, if somebody
know that, yeah.
If y'all know the oath, come on and read it to us.
Yeah, send us or call it in or whatever, or write it out, or whatever however you can send it to us in your words. So let us know what it is, because that's serious. If the doctor's taking an oath and they don't go by that oath, if that is the case, then should that doctor lose his license to practice?
Now check this out. Here's another comment. Stanley Fencer says the people that don't get the shot are the ones that are irresponsible. Andre Becton says a doctor can cut you off if you miss too many appointments. Now that I get that. You know, you refusing to come when you're supposed to be there. I get that.
Well, I understand that, but for the doctor to say, not just refuse you missing your appointment. This doctor is saying, I'm not going to give you an appointment to come see me. You're not coming to see me.
Don't even try. Yeah. Greg says, so to say that doctors have the right to refuse to treat simply because the patients could have prevented XYZ is not practical. It should not be the way to go.
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
Yeah.
That's kind of what was the debate there. Stanley says the doctor is only looking out for others in his office.
Okay. I believe that. Or is the doctor's afraid for himself too?
That and the people in there. Now, look, here's one thing. Now, I don't know if you heard. A lot of nurses and doctors have been made to get the vaccine also.
Yeah.
In most hospitals.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of mandatory.
Yeah, I mean, they should. If they should, don't you think patients?
Well, but let me ask,
let's
to this point real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think they should be made to do so? Because now, here's the thing. So many people are arguing, you can't force me to do this.
Well,
even nurses and doctors, you're treating COVID patients.
You're in the medical field, for goodness sake. People come to see you to get well. And they don't want to have to run into a hospital emergency room or to a doctor's office and, to end up getting COVID-19 from a doctor or a nurse.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. That's crazy. So I don't know. That's not a good thing.
Well, and then the fact that they're always confronted with COVID every day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would think they'd want some sort of protection.
Should a doctor have the right to say, I will not see my patients if they don't get the vaccine. He will not see them, but he did say that he would refer them to other doctors, other places, that are receiving patients, without the shot.
Gotcha.
Is this doctor being selfish here? Is it wrong or is it right? Good morning, Frankie. Is it wrong or is it right? Stanley, good morning. What is going on here? Read some more comments, Josh. Yes. 901-213-6020 if you'd like to talk to us by phone. That's another way of communicating. Yes.
Right. Carlos also says some colleges are charging more for unvaccinated students also.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, I mean, look.
I don't know about that.
But like I just said.
I mean, the price of a college education should be the price of a college education. They shouldn't charge any more for a student to come to school because they're unvaccinated. What they should do is tell the students, if you're going to come here, you've got to get the vaccine. We're not telling you and we're not kicking you out of school for not getting vaccinated, but we're giving you the choice to be able to get vaccinated in order to go to school here.
But what? Okay,
am I saying the same thing?
That's what I'm about to say. It kind of sounds like because
well, I mean,
at least here they're letting you in. You just got to pay more.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's for them to pay. I think that's crazy. I don't think this university that's charging more money just because you're not getting vaccinated is concerned about the people. I think they're concerned more about the dollar, the money. That is crazy to me. I think if any school is going to do anything, they're concerned about the students. Don't go up on the fee. Just tell them if they've not gotten vaccinated, the vaccine against COVID-19, just tell them, say, hey, we're going to have you to sit out until you do. But to charge more money and then tell you to come on to school, whether you got the shot or not, they're not concerned about the people at the university or the school because, now this is something that could be exposed to all of the students that go there. It doesn't make sense to me. It's about money here in that particular situation. I don't know if everybody feels the same way about that or not. What do you think?
Well, that's interesting.
901-213-6020. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't think this university is charging more money is not the answer.
Now, and that's I get that. Now I think you're going to see a lot more of that.
Yeah,
I mean, you got people paying more to go to the doctor because whether you
get people pay more money and they not get the shot. What is this going to solve?
Well, I think they're saying like, hey,
if they go up on the price, that'll make people get vaccinated.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so. It may or it may not. And those that are stubborn, that don't want the vaccine, they may be willing to come out of their pockets to pay the price.
Well, then the college is like, you're giving me more money. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is, you're trying to keep them from infecting other people.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you allow them to go to school paying a little bit more money, then I don't think that school is concerned about the welfare and the health of all the other students. They're concerned about the bottom line, and that is the dollar.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, that's all they're concerned about to me.
Andre Beckton says, if you have the shot or not, you can still get 19. That's COVID, that is, regardless of your position. People are dying with and without the shot. Now, that's true. There have been some people that have died that have gotten vaccinated, but the numbers are way smaller than people that are not vaccinated. I think that's kind of the difference that people are alarming the folks.
Yeah.
Like 99%. There's some places 95%.
Well, some of the people that died with the shot probably had a lot of other things going on.
Yeah.
That's true. Other than just COVID-19.
And that made them more susceptible to COVID.
Yeah.
Because even with the shot, there are other conditions,
that could overtake your body.
Yeah.
That it's probably make your immune system weaker. That could cause you to be overtaken by the disease. Yeah.
Which is why I still have to be careful out there for everybody, regardless. Sabine Finster says the mark of the beast, and she's laughing. We need brain, people. Sharon Frazier out of Washington, not D.C., but Washington, the state of Washington, says, I have a sign on my front door. If you're not vaccinated, do not knock on my door.
Oh, come on, Sharon.
It says, you are welcome to call me.
Oh, gosh.
Hey,
Sharon, come on.
She keeping it straightforward, man.
Come on. I can't believe. Is that too far, folks? Put a sign on your front door if you've not been vaccinated.
Don't even knock.
Do not knock on my door.
Don't get that COVID juice on my door.
You are welcome to call me. Just call me. Don't knock on my door to want to come in and you know you hadn't got the shot. I mean, is that Sharon? Is Sharon wrong here, or is she being right? I mean,
yeah, let me know what you think. A lot of people believe the way she does. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Hey, look, like I say, people don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
And people are sick and tired of folks that, seem to not be,
but if people come to your door and they ring your doorbell.
Hey, get off my doorbell.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, how do you know they didn't get the vaccine? They knock on your door. How some people used to come to your door sometime. They don't come anymore. Like, I hadn't seen people like that in a long time
because of COVID.
But, they come to your door. I've got some magazine. I got some thing. Could I talk to you for a few? No, you can't talk to. I don't let strangers in my house. I know. I mean, that way of selling is out.
Or Watchtower. Right?
Yeah, Watchtower or whatever they got. I didn't seen them in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they hadn't.
Are they still out here?
Yeah, but it's a dangerous thing, folks. But and the main thing is, just be covered in the blood of Jesus. That's the main thing. You get your vaccine and then be covered in the blood of Jesus. And but being covered in the blood and just walk out there and not get the vaccine and then say, hey, I'm covered in the blood. I don't need no medicine. I don't need no. Well, them same people probably take a Tylenol or Excedrin when they get a headache. I'm just saying.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Don't be a stupid Christian.
I mean, so I mean,
because there is such a thing.
Yes, you covered in the blood, but at the same time, you have to do what you have to do in order to make it happen while you're living in this planet, in this earth.
Look, I'm like this.
I mean, if they didn't have anything for it, now I can see.
Yeah.
But God gives doctors the idea and the brain and know-how and the education and the knowledge to be able to come up with things to help us in this time. So, I mean, the ideas that people have are coming from the minds that God's given us. Knowledge increases throughout the earth in the last day. That's one of the last day signs, increasing. And you can see it through all the things that are being created and coming up with as far as things. And, some people say, well, they came up with the COVID-19 vaccine. They came up with it too quick. I mean, that was fast. Some things it takes 20 and 10, 20 years. They come up with it too fast for me to trust it. I'm not going to take it. I mean, technology, education, knowledge has increased quite a bit. So, I mean, there's a possibility that, they can come up with these things a lot faster. So, to not get the shot just because, you feel it may not help you or you have that right, though. But don't go around and wanting other people to open their doors to you because you feel I'm not taking the shot. But you have to open your door. I want to talk. No, you don't want to talk to me.
Don't?
No, you're not talking to me. You may want to, but you're not talking to me if you're not getting the shot, okay? 901-213-6020. Is that being selfish, folks?
Now,
yeah,
just a couple more here before we go to the next one. Let's see. Greg says, and this is a good point, the shot is not the treatment for COVID. that doctor is talking about refusing treatment of non-vaccinated patients. Yeah, exactly. Then he says, if a doctor is that afraid, then he shouldn't be a doctor.
Oh, come on. Who said that?
Greg. Yeah.
Greg, come on. Come on, Greg.
Hey.
I mean, that's I don't know about that, Greg. I don't know about that. If he's afraid of a disease or something that way, he shouldn't be a doctor. Well, I mean, if they've taken an oath to do whatever, then maybe he should stand up to that oath. He should be, whatever he said he would do. But if it doesn't include that, I mean, that's hard to deal with.
I see his most recent comment here. He says maybe the doctor would tell the unvaccinated people coming to his office to take the ivermectin. Now, that is
what is that?
That is something that some people have completely misunderstood. Because I think they said that's an ingredient in the COVID vaccine or something. So people say, I'm just going to take the ivermectin. Now, ivermectin is, and I Googled this, and there are people trying to take this now. Instead of getting the vaccine, they want to take this. Ivermectin is a medication used to treat certain parasitic roundworm infections.
Gosh.
So what are you doing?
I mean,
what do you want to take this for?
What good is it against the COVID-19 though? I mean, but is it in the vaccine shot? Is it an ingredient?
I don't know about any of that, but
yeah. What I mean,
people coming up, it's a deworming drug.
Deworming,
and the doctors are telling people that reading this according to ABC that this is dangerous and it's dangerous and unproven medication. So they don't know if it works or not. They don't know if you're even supposed to use it for what you're trying to use it for. But they say don't use it to treat COVID.
Well, the FDA has approved
Pfizer
as a to give the shot.
Hey, and thank y'all again. That's what I thought. This drug is actually not even for human; it's for animals.
Oh, come on!
Horses, dogs, and
no,
But look, these folks that don't want to take the vaccine,
they want
to take ivermectin
for horses and dogs and cattle and all kinds of four-footed beasts.
Yeah, and creeping things. Yeah.
My goodness. Come on, folks. Yeah, I mean, come on. Are people really that crazy and stupid?
I don't think
it.
You know how crazy people are.
I don't believe it.
It's these same folks that say, I bet that same crazy pastor out here cursing people out for wearing a mask.
I don't
believe put some worm drugs in his body.
Yeah. But okay, if he's got to have that much faith, then why would he try to take anything to keep from getting it? He might as well just take the shot.
Yeah, I mean, the shot is less dangerous than a drug for horses.
Oh.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Now, these are the same people that Donald Trump told to put some You remember the Clorox? They said Clorox. Yeah. Remember Donald Trump said, I heard that kills the COVID. So just, take a swig.
Man.
And some people actually died doing it.
Yeah, you don't need a president like that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, taking chlorine, drink it.
Well, okay,
anyway.
Stanley gave us a modern version of the Hippocratic Oath. So he put it in the comment here. I'll put it up on the screen. And this is the doctor's oath, by the way. I swear to fulfill to the best of my ability and judgment this covenant. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those physicians in whose steps I walk and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow.
Oh,
gotta love it, man.
Oh, wow. Stanley, where did you get that from?
They said that's the modern version of it.
Modern version, okay. Who's modern version?
Well, you said is it the King James version?
Is it
the new international
version, or is it your version? Yeah.
No, I can tell he couldn't have made that.
No, okay, all right, that's good. I would respect the hard-won scientific gain of those positions in whose steps I walk. and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow.
So basically what they're saying is, I'm going to follow the scientific advances of those previous doctors that were before me.
Okay.
And I will share that same knowledge with those that are after me.
Is Stanley, are you a physician?
No, he got it from Google. He just put it there.
Okay,
He said, I got it from Google.
Okay.
And I guarantee you doctors don't memorize this stuff.
No, shoot. Some doctors, man, can quote all some stuff without looking. I mean, hey, they're just
if you hear some of the stuff.
Brilliant.
That's true.
Okay. Other comments coming in. Read those comments. We got time to sit here on this subject. As long as they're responding to this. Greg said there's a topical solution.
Oh yeah, you're at the bottom.
I'm at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah. I know Bob like to read, which is nothing wrong with. But I'm scrolling back up.
Leon says I have the Pfizer shot. Good for you. Do you have both shots, Leon?
And that was the most recent comment.
Yeah. Do you have both shots?
Yeah. Let me know. Hey,
and most of you on here, you're talking and leaving comments and stuff. How many of you have the shot? Both shots. You taking your first shot? Did you go back to take your second shot?
Now there's one. I think.
Or do some of you still have appointments? Leon said, "Yes, I do."
I don't know if you can hear, but there's a Moderna shot you can take. That's just one shot.
Moderna.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought they had to take two of those. I thought the Johnson & Johnson was the only one shot.
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I thought it was Pfizer 2, Johnson & Johnson 2, and Moderna 1.
No, Johnson & Johnson, I think, is only one.
Okay.
I think I'm correct. Somebody correct us if we're wrong. I think the Johnson & Johnson is one. Andre Becker, I got the second shot in April of this year. Wow, he's early, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for you.
Got it before the line. We did too, actually.
Yeah.
Before people,
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have an appointment, at a certain point, man, when people started rushing to get them, you couldn't get it.
Yeah.
They were out of it. Sharon Frazier said the shot has not killed anyone. Go get your shot so you don't kill yourself or someone else.
Yeah. Sharon says J&J, Johnson & Johnson is one shot. Okay.
And just to finish her comment there, she says, I think the doctor has the right to make his decision. It's his job. It's his practice. And if he told you to get a shot and you didn't get it, then don't come back to his office. Listen to your doctors.
There you go. I think that's appropriate.
That's true. Now, I guess
Sharon, I think that's very good. I think that's if you're going to trust, you've been going to see your doctor all these years, and now all of a sudden on one issue, you decide not to trust your doctor.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have that right though, but, and I don't know, but I know that, a lot of people are afraid of the consequences or the backlash or whatever may happen after they take the shot. Well, I hadn't had any problems. My whole family, we none of us have had any problems.
No, not at all.
No. But there's a lot of other people that have taken the shot that was on here and said, hey, we've taken the shot. They're not having any problems.
Stanley says he's going to take that third shot too.
Oh, okay. Good for you.
Next month, he's waiting on it. So he's going to get souped up. He's going to get the upgrade.
Sharon says, what? It's about money?
Yeah, let me go back. I just got that off here. Let me go back to what she said, because that was interesting.
Stanley, that's quick. He gets the third shot next month.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it's supposed to be 8 months between getting the last shot.
Oh, 8?
8 months.
For the third shot?
Before you get the third shot. Or else it could be dangerous to you.
Stanley says, hey. But Sharon says, it's about money. She says, yes, you have to pay me to be around me, to kill me. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you don't have your shot, yeah, you're going to pay me. Okay. So I guess she's saying she wants to be paid. If you ain't got the shot and you want to talk to her, you got to pay her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Greg said he took the Moderna second shot in April. So it's 2 shots on the Moderna. Mm-hmm.
All right, but did you hear what I said? What Sharon said there?
Yeah. It's about money, she said.
Well, no, it's like she said you got to pay her to be around her if you ain't got the shot.
Well, I mean, how does she know that the people around her didn't get the shot though? I mean, there's people walk around you every day. You know, how do you know they don't have the vaccine? You know, so I mean, what are you gonna do? Go up to people, pay me? You got to pay me for being around me, and you don't have the shot. I mean, that'll cause a fight. Those are fighting words.
You think some fighting words?
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird words.
I mean, it's weird, but it's fighting words when you start asking people for that money. You know, some people, I mean, money, and some people just, you know, it just, man, you know, some people say, I work hard for my money. They work hard for the money.
Yeah, it's true.
You better treat them right.
Yeah, that's the song.
That's my goodness. Now, let's go to the phone lines and take a phone call from Sharon.
Call from.
So some people, I mean, money, and some people just.
To
Sharon.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Okay.
press.
Sharon, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Monday.
Good morning, you two. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
No, seriously. If I have to do somebody's hair, when we get the shot, let's get it straight. When we get the shot, we get a card that says we got the shot.
Yeah.
So that has a number on that card. And that card, every doctor in the United States, if they want to know if you have a shot, that's your number.
Yep.
So if you don't have your card, if you want your hair done, then you're not coming in my salon. Okay. Now, if you really have an issue, like somebody passed and you really need your hair done and you don't have your shot, you don't think you're going to pay more money to kill me?
Oh, come on, wait a minute. Whoa. Sharon, I mean, so you're going to charge them to take a chance on your health and, you know, you're catching the vaccine? Is money really your issue here?
No. The issue is this. We know not having the vaccine, you are able to kill somebody, are you not? Or you're able to get it and die.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, those are the two most important things about what's happening. Either you can die or you can get it.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
You have those two choices. So you want to walk around here and hope not to die, and that's like the young man said, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Now, you look, I've had it, so there's no way in the world like that, like Stanley. Look, I've already called last week for the booster shot to my doctor.
Okay,
because I have the Johnson & Johnson, and I believe they're saying the people that have the Johnson & Johnson, we need to get the booster.
Okay, now.
Well, I've already asked for the booster. Matter of fact, seriously, after I received the first Johnson & Johnson, I called my doctor and asked her, could I have another one?
Okay, now, wait, another regular shot?
Do that.
No, I don't think so. I think it had to be 8 months apart, wouldn't it?
Well, I just wanted to know, could I get like a flu shot? I just want to know when is the next time I'm supposed to get this. So I'm ready.
You trying to be safe, but hey.
Yeah. Okay. Now the booster, isn't it from your last second shot? You're supposed to wait 8 months.
Now,
from what I understand, is that correct?
I'm seeing here. I see some different things. I see Greg saying yes to the 8 months.
I think it is 8 months.
Now Frankie says she plans to take the booster, and she'll be eligible in October. So maybe it'll be 8 months since she took the first. Vaccine.
Right, I believe so, because I think that's what I can have mine by October, as my nurse said. So, but like she said, because I'm a respiratory patient, I'm on the top anyway. She said once they get to the office, she'll call me. And see, I've been with the same doctor for, like I said, if you don't listen to your doctors and you don't have a relationship with your doctor, then you need to go find a doctor that does. Okay, because
That's
I
true.
trust my doctor. I listen to my doctor. I follow my doctor, and I'm blessed that I do have a doctor of color. So if you don't like your doctor, go research and try to find one that you do like and believe in and trust in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, some people say, well, I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus. Well, I mean, you know, that's crazy to the point. I mean, you can follow Jesus. That's not crazy. But what I'm saying is, I mean, if you really look at the people that follow Jesus, you look at the Dr. Luke that wrote one of the books in the Bible. He followed Jesus. He was a physician. He was a doctor.
Yes, come on. Well, see, and that's what they don't understand as Christian, because I am a Christian too, and I, you know, like I say, I'm not just saying I'm a Christian. I walk it every day.
Yeah.
So I would say, this is what I say to the Christians, to my brothers and sisters out there: take the shot.
Yeah.
God gave us a brain to get where we are today. Yeah. Look at history, the things that we've learned and we've built and we have grown. Trust in, I hate to say the sentence, but trust in your scientists. Trust in your doctors. They've been doing this longer than you've been talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About this subject. Right. So listen to them, follow them, and just go get the shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just simple. It's not going to kill you. If somebody was dangling a Snicker bar, you go grab that Snicker bar. Act like that needle was a Snicker bar and go get it.
Oh, well, I like Three Musketeers. You know,
well,
anyway.
Three Musketeers too. Okay, Three Musketeers too. Just go get the shot, you guys. Seriously, please, just go get the shot. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to kill you. Just go get it and don't tell nobody. But if somebody asks you if you have it, be honest and say it, because I'm going to ask you for your card. You can't, like I say, you can't even come up around me unless I see your card.
You mean, Sharon, if I come up to Washington and I come to you and I don't have the shot, the card, you're not going to do my hair? You're not.
No, period.com. No.
Come on, Sharon. You know Bob and Josh. We're not going to hurt you.
No, like I say, man, if I really have to talk to you, I'll talk to you out of my window. I'll open my window and say, I do, because they did a well check, because I don't go out of my house. They know I'm not going out there. I don't know what y'all have. So they did a well check. So the police came to my door, and I opened my window and I said, come to the front of my car, sir, and look up.
Look up. Oh, my.
That's hilarious.
And I talked to him out my window. I wasn't opening my door. No, I don't care. I don't care if you have a mask on or not. You got to have that card.
Yeah. Okay.
That mask don't mean nothing to me. I don't even know when the last time you washed it.
Oh, you're not insinuating that people out there not washing their masks
with all that COVID fluid on them.
It's just like a pair of keys. They get up in the morning, throw on that same mask and walk out the door.
like some people put on a wig, just grab it off the mannequin or whatever.
That's right.
And just pop it on their head.
That's right. That's right. Just put it like a pair of keys.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Just pick it up and go.
Hey,
Sharon.
Thanks for the call. We appreciate you calling from Washington.
Yes, thank you guys. Have a good day.
You too. All right, 9012136020. And before we leave today, has it been 2 hours? No. Oh. Okay, and there's other comments as well. Verdell, welcome to the show. He popped in, 15, 20 minutes ago? Welcome, Verdell. What do you think, man, about the shot, the COVID-19 shot? Is it dangerous? Should people stray away from it? I mean, should people take it? Would you be around people that didn't take it? Or are people that don't take it, should they be allowed in society to go to places and shop and all that other kind of stuff? And some people are saying that sounds like the mark of the beast. 666. Yeah, it does say that, no man can buy or sell, save or accept he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that count the beast, count the number. There's a number of a man, and the number is 666. 6 and 6. And that's the number, 666. So, I mean, you know, I mean, if you don't have the vaccine, it's not that you can't buy. You can still go buy groceries. You can still go other places. You can still, you know, do things. But, I mean, you know, you have to use wisdom, though. I mean, do you have the vaccine? Is it wise that you take it and then not be around other people and you don't want to take it and you know, be religious or whatever and say, hey, all I need is Jesus and that's enough and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, you know, Jesus is enough. He's more than enough, but he give people ideas and discoveries and medication and things. When you have a headache, do you take an aspirin? Well, why? Because Jesus is enough, ain't he? Why do you take an aspirin? I mean, so, I mean, you know, some people just don't make sense to me.
Yeah, exactly.
901-213-60. Yes.
Because I'm like, you can do all the explaining in the world. You know, some people are like, I don't need to wash my hands. Jesus got me. You know
yeah. How many of you done all your vaccine? You got both shots if you needed two. Verdell says he's got the Pfizer, both shots. Both doses. Ah, good for you.
Okay. Hey, now real quick, because I know I was talking kind of fast before I finish a statement, but I will say this.
Yes.
I want to go back to the video that we played a little earlier. I know some people that probably haven't seen it when it comes to that doctor. And just so y'all can get an understanding of that before we move on. I don't know if you still want to do that a topic or not.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and play the video again so people can see what we're talking about here as far as the vaccine is concerned. And folks, will you take the vaccine if you haven't taken it? Or how many of you taken the vaccine already and you want people that are around you to take it? Or else, would you invite people into your home that have not taken the vaccine? Would you, now this is deep. Would you invite your relatives, or would you allow or let your relatives say, hey, I'm coming over. Can I come over for the weekend? And you ask them, have you taken the vaccine? Or will you even ask the question because they're your relatives? Say, hey, I'm not going to even ask that question. They're my relatives. I'm going to let them come over. I'm not going to even be concerned about the vaccination, whether they've been vaccinated or not. Or if they have not been vaccinated, you ask the question, will you let them come over?
It's so many questions you can ask. But now, I want to play this real quick before we get into more conversation. But here, this is specifically about the Alabama doctor.
Alabama doctor refuses to see his patients that are already his patients if they have not got the vaccine, gotten the vaccine.
Yes, sir.
Take a listen to this.
The state of Alabama is currently the worst in the United States in terms of hospital availability. They are more packed in their limited hospitals than any other state here in the United States. I think at about 99% capacity, at least with the ICU. One doctor from Mobile, Alabama, Dr. Jason Valentine, announced recently to his patients that he is done. He will no longer treat or even see patients if they have not been vaccinated against COVID-19. Here is the statement that Dr. Valentine issued to his patients. He said, "We do not yet have any great treatments for severe disease, but we do have great prevention with vaccines. Unfortunately, many have declined to take the vaccine, and some end up severely ill or dead. I cannot and will not force anyone to take the vaccine, but I also cannot continue to watch my patients suffer and die from an imminently preventable disease. Therefore, as of October 1st, 2021, I will no longer see patients that have not been vaccinated against COVID-19. If you wish to keep me as your physician, documentation of your vaccination will suffice. If you wish to choose another physician, we will be happy to transfer your records."
Okay, and what do you think? He'll be able to help you to transfer your records. if you don't want to get the vaccine shot, COVID-19.
And that's a nice way of saying I'll help you get your bags.
Yeah,
let
me help you pack your bags. Yeah. Okay, you're out of here. But Alabama is the worst state in the country. 99% capacity, is the largest in the nation, where people are filled their hospitals and especially emergency rooms. And that tells you a lot of what's going on. And those people are in the hospital because of COVID-19.
Now, Alabama is also the least vaccinated state in the country.
Well, there you go. Does vaccine really work? I mean, would you rather take the chance on the vaccine than not take the vaccine and suffer the consequences?
Now, I got something else here. This wasn't pre-shown, but I must show this.
Yeah.
This is what really kind of burns my britches, if you want to use that expression, right?
Okay.
Like, it is so annoying and insane when you look at people that are anti-maskers or anti-vaxxers and those phrases. I don't even like those phrases. But regardless, those types of people are getting so insane. I don't think people are really knowing how insane they are. Look at this. These are people that are against.
Oh my goodness.
These are people that are against masks in schools in Franklin, Tennessee. They are violently confronting people that want their children to have masks in schools, to the point that they said, we're going to find you and where you live. Listen to this.
Wow.
Listen to this. Franklin, Tennessee, not too far from here.
Yeah.
You can read it too, so just tell me that.
We know who you are. Keep it calm. No more masks. Keep it calm. Keep it calm. No more masks. We're on these guys' side. They're on our side.
No, they're not. You're not on our side.
The police are on our side. The police are on our side. Let's calm down. Yes. Calm down. We know who you are. We know who you are. You can leave freely, but we will find you, and we know who you are. You will never be allowed in public again.
The Delta variant will spread in our schools like wildfire. There is risk to children. We are seeing it already in our country and in our state. Children and family members will die if you do not put mitigation strategies in place.
I'm a father of two that are too young to get vaccinated, and I'm here because I'm afraid for them. I'm afraid for the choice that they can't make. Because the facts are clear. Kids are getting sick. It's happening now. Pediatric ICUs and ERs across the country, across the South, are being stretched to capacity in Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, and it will happen here eventually.
Staff and visitors at the elementary grade level inside all buildings. Members, please cast your vote. And yes indicates you support, and no indicates you don't.
I've heard from so many parents of high-risk kids that are afraid to say anything very publicly because obviously they have medical sensitive information that they're sharing, but they also are, this is intimidating, y'all. I didn't sign up for this when I ran for the school board. I didn't sign up to be making medical health decisions here. The medical professionals say that in order for these students to stay in school and learning in person safely, we need to have at least a temporary universal mask mandate.
There you see outside people protesting masks.
Yeah.
What they're chanting right there is will not comply. These are parents of kids in the school district who are saying we will refuse our children wearing masks just because we don't want them.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that. Violent.
There's a bad place in hell, and everybody's taking notes, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's information to report.
Yeah, your child abusers.
Yeah.
You make your child wear a mask. Well, is it?
And that guy say you're going to hell if you don't. If you wear a mask.
Yeah. And we're gonna find you if your kids are wearing masks and you wearing masks. We're gonna find you. And
you know how crazy that is?
That is crazy. they're threatening people, to say if you wear a mask or your kids wear a mask. There's some comments that kind of come in, and there's one comment by Frankie. If you can go back a little bit on the comments, and some other people made comments, Stanley and Sharon and some other people as well.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back here a little bit on these comments.
Frankie says, I do not allow family and friends into my home if they are not vaccinated.
That is the question. Do you allow families and friends in your home if they're not vaccinated?
Yeah, she says she's not going to do it. Also, we can stand in the garage or in the yard and talk, like outside in the open air. I would not go out to dinner with a friend because he was not vaccinated. So she says she actually did this. She says, I guess once he realized I would not change my mind, he got vaccinated. Oh, man.
It's amazing what standing your ground will do.
Yeah.
Standing your ground. That's right.
And I think that's why some people are going to these extreme measures, like this doctor in Alabama, right? Kind of coming full circle.
Yeah.
A doctor, like, if I got to put my foot down and stop treating y'all, maybe you understand how serious it is.
Yeah. People they're not really thinking it's what he's saying. They're not really thinking about how serious this is and how serious it can be.
But I got to ask you this, Bob, and people out there too. Why are these folks so against? Now, I understand there's a lot of black people that don't want to take it because of mistrust of the government, right?
Yeah.
I somewhat understand that, but I think that is mainly a source of bad information. Now, a lot of these white folks, and I know some people say it's not mostly white people. Do you see the percentage of people out there in Franklin, Tennessee? I know it's Franklin, Tennessee. It's probably not a lot of us out there anyway. But Franklin, Tennessee, all those folks were white out there protesting, ready to flip over cars. And all sorts told that them people coming out of there that want their kids to be safe, that they're going to hell if they take the vaccine. What is it about the masks and the vaccines that is so offensive to these folks, specifically white people? I'm going to tell you this. I guarantee you, I don't care what y'all think about it, I guarantee you that 99% of those white folks that are protesting masks and all this stuff with vaccines are the same people that said the Black Lives Matter people that were protesting were a bunch of thugs and hooligans and need to be shot and arrested.
Yeah.
Probably. I guarantee you 99% of those people that are anti-mask and vaccines that are white are the same folks that were out there storming the Capitol and flipping over Nancy Pelosi's desk because their idiot didn't get reelected. What I'm saying is there is a extremist mindset amongst a certain group of people that has grown to a dangerous level. That whatever they don't like, they're going to flip stuff over until they get it. And they feel like this is some sort of oppression when it's something to get people healthy. That is a dangerous mindset.
Yeah. 901-213-6020 before we leave. Other comments.
And she's also the most recent here. I got it. Because I see all of them here.
Yeah.
Frankie says Alabama's football team is almost 90% vaccinated, while the state is 40% vaccinated.
That's terrible.
It's a bunch of not so smart.
Yeah, that's
facts.
terrible.
Verdell says, I got it. Those are facts, Josh, about those protesters. I'm just saying, it's a hard truth. He also says, ironic that Channing will not comply after telling us to comply with the cops. Ain't that a flip?
Yeah.
And then also argue with a police officer. He tried to calm one of the white guys down. If you notice in the beginning of the video, he said, no, man, he's on our side. He's a police officer. First of all, how do you know the police officer's on your side? Because he's a police officer?
Yeah.
You think because he's a cop and he's white that he ain't wearing a mask? What sense does that make?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a crazy white supremacist mindset.
Call from
Bugman.
Bugman, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Monday. Good afternoon on a Monday now.
Good afternoon, Bob and Josh, man. I hope y'all had a good weekend.
Did.
You know what? And Greg, I know you got some. I know you got a lot of different chemicals, and I want to be safe from COVID. So I don't know. Can you put some in a needle and
No, not that type of. He's the bug man. He's the bug man. Those not gonna help you, man.
Well, if it kills bugs, you know it kills COVID, right? So yeah,
I don't know.
Look here, Josh.
Hey,
Man, look, I got what you need, man. I got what you need.
I know you do. Hey, I guarantee you though. I guarantee you though. That stuff Greg got, that stuff that you can't lose with the stuff Greg used.
I tell you what, Bob. Now, I can't guarantee you that you will live afterwards, but you will not have COVID.
There you go.
I'm talking
that's what we're shooting for, right? We're shooting to keep you from having COVID. That's what we're shooting for.
But Greg, I'm talking about your bug spray effect. Yeah. You know, man, that's hey, you need to, if you have a problem with bugs or whatever, you don't have to have a problem. You just want to get what they call that, Greg, just want to get your house vaccinated.
It's a preventive maintenance.
Maintenance.
Yeah.
Get your house vaccinated.
But, I appreciate that plug, Bob.
Yeah.
But look, man, let me say this. Mm-hmm. In the past 8 months this year, mm-hmm. I don't know if I've face palmed so much in my life collectively more than I have these past 8 months.
It's crazy.
It's madness out here. I got three of my fellow technicians are out with COVID right now. Right? Mm-hmm. Two of them, one of them for sure. I saw his little stupid post on Facebook. He talking about he wish he could get a hold of some ivermectin and some Fireball.
And Fireball.
And Fireball.
What?
Yeah.
What a combo. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, are you serious, man? Then I was talking to one coworker last night, and he was talking to one of the other coworkers who doesn't have COVID, but I know he's a Trump supporter. I don't know how much it has to do with the other, but he was talking about he was not going to get the shot, but he was going to look into getting some of that ivermectin himself. It's like, how do we go from, all right, so these fools, I don't want to call them fools, these people that don't want to get the shot because, they don't know what's in it and blah, 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 blah. But you're willing to take a heartworm medicine that I'm pretty sure you don't know nothing about. You willing to take that? It's not even for humans.
No, they don't know.
But you willing to take that? And how in the world does a heartworm medicine, a parasitic organism medicine, have anything to do with COVID? I don't even know how we even got there.
Nah, I don't either, Greg. I don't either.
Unbelievable.
I first caught wind of it back in like February, actually. Then a couple of months later, I started hearing old Pastor down the dial talking about it, Lord. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, bro. So I had to call him. I rarely ever called him because I can't stand to talk to him, but I had to. I had to. Yeah, I was like, dude, do you realize what this medicine that you're talking about is not for humans, right? It's been proven that it ain't been proven nothing. Ain't no trials been done with that crap. And he's just talking about, so then then he was like, well, this, that, and the other. Then he talking about the Democrats ain't talking about it, so it must be working.
What's funny? What's funny? A lot of the people that are leading the anti-vax and mask movement all have ironically taken the vaccines themselves, including, the Florida governor, DeSantis. Or the Texas governor Abbott, they don't want nothing to do with promoting vaccines or masks, but yet they done took all the vaccines. You know what I'm saying? So they made sure and the same for Donald Trump, going all the way to the top there. But they're
teaching their followers and they're supporting their followers not to take the vaccine.
Actually, continue to die. I don't understand the logic.
I support you if you don't want to take it, but I'm going to take it. I'm taking it, okay?
Check this out. Last thing I want to bring up, and not to take too long with this.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard about monoclonal antibodies?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
So here's the thing that it's called, it's like a treatment for COVID, right? And it seems like it has some proven effects to work in a certain degree. Now, it's funny. Florida's governor, right, is supporting this monoclonal antibodies, but he's not supporting vaccine. Matter of fact, he helped open one a few days ago come to find out, the person that is behind these antibodies happens to be a huge donor to the Governor DeSantis in the tone of $5 million this year.
Wow.
I think it was $3 million the year before, $500,000 the year before. So it seems as though, and there's more Republicans that are getting behind this than the vaccines. So all of this seems to boil down to something that we already knew, that all of this narrative is down to money and politics at the end of the day. And they don't care whether people die in the process. That's insane.
Nope. No, they get their money before they die. No, they donating, before they die. Write that check before you take that last breath, and carry on.
And I'm not saying monoclonal is a bad look. I heard that there's some positives about it, but it's just as unproven. A matter of fact, it's a lot more unproven than the vaccine because this is just coming out.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. But now here's a weird dynamic that happened the other day. So Trump was at a speech the other day, right? Promoting, I can't remember the guy's name down in Alabama, but he was at this little rally, and Trump tried to tell his supporters to go ahead and get the vaccine, and they booed him.
Oh man!
Wow.
That's the thing. He took them too far down the rabbit hole, and ain't no way coming back.
Ain't no way to go back. Because look,
there's just no way.
Maybe he found out that most of his supporters might die before they can vote for him again. So he's like, "Hey, you know what? I think they need. Maybe we need to take him."
Yeah.
Stanley's
saying something here. Antibody costs $1,500 a pop.
Yes, and that's the thing I was going to bring up. The COVID vaccine is free, right? But this monoclonal antibodies thing that these Republican governors, including the one in Texas, I heard is behind it too. I'm sure there's some money involved there as well. They're starting to open these centers, and Republicans are pushing people to that instead of the vaccine. We'll come to find out, that's how much it costs just to get that treatment. So instead of pushing to
Josh,
yeah.
Here's the thing. I guarantee you, the cost of the shot is about $85.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's about an $85 treatment, but they putting the screws to the people with the rest of the remaining of the money.
$1,500. That's for a pop. That's one shot though.
Yeah.
Good.
And see,
if they take 3 shots, man, good grief.
And once again, I want people to know there's Republicans, leaders in this country that are pushing you to this instead of the vaccine and the mask. Don't wear no mask. Don't take that unproven vaccine that just got approved by the FDA.
That's
Pfizer.
free.
That's free. Take this antibody that costs you a whole bunch of money that is just as, if not even more unproven than the vaccine. That shows these folks don't care about us at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. But, fellas, I got to run, man. I appreciate y'all giving my little 2 cents worth.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man. Hit me up with that ivermectin. We can go around selling it to
man, people. I got you. Josh, meet me down on Vance and Crump. I got you.
Oh, man.
I'll bring my bulletproof vest.
All right. But, man, great.
All right, fellas.
Thanks for the call,
Thanks,
man.
bro.
Frankie makes a statement. She says, I'm not sure.
She says, I'm not sure if insurance will cover that treatment since it's not approved. That's a good point, too. See, that's all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Why are you pushing people in a look, people already don't have jobs because of COVID. You already got people losing their places because of COVID and not being able to pay their bills.
Right.
But instead of pushing them to the free shot, you say, oh, that's unproven. That was developed by all the top pharmaceutical companies in the country. Let's take this unproven monoclonal.
That's what I was going to ask. So what's so proven about the $1,500 shot?
Well, again,
just cost you more money.
And guess what, though? To the point I brought up earlier, in case some people missed it. The person that developed this antibody is a multi-million-dollar donor to major Republican candidates for office.
Yeah.
So you better believe there's money that's got something to do with it. And I guarantee you're going to see a lot more of this popping up around the country in Republican states.
That's a shame.
Absolutely a shame.
Yeah. All right, and my goodness, a lot of other statements that have come in, and so
well, I read all of them.
Yeah, okay. $1,500, Josh.
Yeah,
that's $4,500 if you get all 3 shots.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know how many they would have, but still, yeah.
But yeah, you know, I mean, well, we're gonna have to get out of here. But how many of you, real quick? Some of you already came on and said I've taken the shot. I've been vaccinated fully. Are you fully vaccinated?
Looks like most of y'all are. I think from what I saw.
From what I understand, what I see, you know, it's good. You know, I don't know what are people, what are they thinking?
They're not.
I mean, not wanting to be vaccinated against it, and throughout their lives when they were growing up, and even later on in life, you went to the doctor to take a shot, and you know, even when you go to the doctor and you have the flu or something, or some other type of something's going on, the doctor said, "Okay, I'm gonna have to give you a shot of this penicillin." I mean, do you question the doctor? No. Doctor says, "Bend over."
Oh Lord.
Or wherever you take it.
Good.
But you don't question, they don't question it though. They do not question the shot. They just, okay, doc, I'll take it. Okay, roll up the sleeves. Okay, here we go.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Once again, to show how serious this is, Frankie says her daughter works at Baptist DeSoto, and she informed her that they got 92 COVID patients over the weekend.
Wow. Come on, man.
Just over the weekend. Check this out. And now they cannot accept any new patients of any kind. Of any kind.
Because people refuse to get the shot. Now, these people, this is selfish, really, not getting the shot, because you make other people suffer, and other people can't get into the hospital that really need other type of treatment for other sickness or whatever, because people refuse to take the COVID-19 shot, and they end up getting ill. So then they have to take those people in and push the other people out. Is that fair, though?
No, it's not. But look, check it out.
Yeah.
No new patients of any kind. Imagine somebody gets shot, can't go.
Yeah.
Somebody has a heart attack, can't go.
And there are some places in Memphis, Josh, and other places around the country, there are ambulances that are pulling up to the hospital, and some patients sit out in the ambulance. They don't get to go in the hospital.
Yep.
They have to sit out in the ambulance 8 to 16 hours.
Yep, sometimes whole days.
A whole day before they are taken off the ambulance.
And guess
8
what?
to 16 hours, and a little longer, some of them.
And guess what?
The patient's laying on the ambulance all that time.
And guess what that does?
Yeah.
One, you know, they're doing that just to keep some type of connection to medical care. And then two, guess what? Those ambulances ain't available to go out anymore.
They're not able to go out
so
anymore.
Then that's a shortage on ambulance. So it's just a constant ripple effect.
Yeah.
Then you have to try to get ambulance from elsewhere. Then those places don't have ambulances for other people. So it's a real emergency out here.
Yeah.
Don't take this lightly.
So what do you think about the people now that don't want to take the vaccine?
Yeah, Stanley says when you go to DeSoto, they have to stay in the emergency room.
Mm-hmm. Sad. Stanley, yes, you are right, Frankie.
Yeah, he was talking to her there. But yeah, man.
All right. Hey, I think that's going to do it for us today, Josh. Thanks for all your phone calls, your comments, good comments coming.
A lot, great conversation.
Yeah, great conversation. And all of you had some good things to say, and we appreciate those comments as well. And go get your vaccine. Get vaccinated if you hadn't got it. Go out, and someplace you have to take 2 shots. You know, and the first one, and then they'll schedule you for another shot. Now, if it's getting really tight, because a lot of people are trying to rush in at the last minute and take the shot, you know, so they'll have to schedule you an appointment in most cases now. You just can't walk out there just like we did and, you know, and just take the shot. But anyway, just see what's going on at your pharmacy or Walgreens or CVS or Walmart or whatever, wherever. And then there are certain places that are in parking lots that are doing this as well. Find out what's going on and get vaccinated, folks. All right, that's going to do it for us today, and we'll see you the next time. Have a good one.
September, but then the hottest heat want to come when these months start coming.
Yep.
Right before fall, right?
Unplug your mic and lay my camera down.